Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790 AM. Brought to you proudly by Sportsman's Warehouse and the Tennessee Wildlife Resources Agency.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on this first Saturday in January, which means that Gene Smith has been in the studio.
Yes,
Gene,
I have.
A day older than he was yesterday. And,
deeper in debt.
This week. All right. Deeper in debt. That's impossible for me. And, of course, on the phone from Lexington is our usual co-host, Dave Gabbert, but he's under the weather.
Good morning.
Good morning, Dave. We appreciate you hanging with us. 2020, that's right. That's hard to believe. Barbara Walters doing 2020. That's all I can think about now. Wawa doing that. But anyway, we're going to give away another prize time. Bob Airwood is here. As I said, Bob is Managing Director of Construction from Memphis-based Graystar. Been kind enough to donate some gift cards. Well, it's time right now to give away another... What we got here?
$100.
$100 gift sports to Academy Sports. Before we talk a little bit more duck hunting, so let's see if we can hook up. And Dave is shaking that box. Everyone that's won this morning has been from Mississippi.
Yep.
All right, shake it up. Reach in there. Here it comes. We're all watching.
All right.
All right.
We are.
Here we go.
Ho! Richard May from Bartlett, Tennessee.
Richard May
Richard
from
May.
Bartlett, Tennessee gets a $100 gift card. All right. Way to go, Richard. Rick May.
Rick May.
Right. Rick May. Thank you. Thank you, Bob. All right.
You're welcome.
Let's go back and talk a little ducks here. And Dave Gabbert is with us, and Gene Smith is. You don't have a duck pond, do you? You ever thought about it? It's just not what you cracked up to be.
That's true.
Okay.
Now, we watching this guy duck hunting one time, and we went over to, I was with one of the officers, and he had a bunch of feathers down there, and he asked me, was y'all duck hunting? He said, no, I'm just holding his clothes while he swims.
He's a hard act to follow, Dave Gabbert. I know that. Yeah. So,
king of the one-liner.
Yeah, well, we're trying to hook up with Lance Ryder. We can't get him, but you've been here and you've talked to Lance and everything. So
I talked to him late yesterday going in. He was going. In fact, he was going duck hunting this morning. So, and
well, tell us.
Talking with him.
What does he say?
Talking with him over in Missouri. They've got some blinds over in the Boot Hill of Missouri.
Yeah.
And they have their good days and they have their slow days. And
Which one's more though?
Well, it's hard to say. One day they kill, but they'll be in the blind. They'll kill 40 ducks, and the next day they may kill 6.
Ah, okay, okay. It's not anything that you would call consistency then. So
no, it's just
the crazy thing. The crazy thing is, Dave, before we let you go, is that early on, all those states up north froze out in the last week or so of their season. They didn't even get to see any ducks because they were all gone. And now, as Bill Cooksey said on the previous segment, they're getting ducks coming back.
They're coming back, yeah. And
crazy.
So a lot of the northern states, their seasons have run their course. So ducks are just sitting there going, hey,
yeah,
got food, we got water.
Why leave?
That's right.
Why leave? Well, I know I went to Arkansas, to North Little Rock, over the holidays, and I've never seen so many ducks between West Memphis and maybe the Langill River off Interstate 40. They were right there. I mean, we could have shot them from the road if that wasn't,
It's a little illegal.
A little illegal, but and of snow geese. I mean, we saw thousands of snow geese. So, but they're kind of taking their time, going different directions and things, and
it's all about, I always equated it, it's all about energy. When you look at it, the colder it is, the more energy that duck needs.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
And so on these, we have relatively have been having mild days, and so they're not really expending that much energy because the weather's, they don't need it to, a little food goes a long way on a warm day.
Yeah, and we know also that there's no shortage of water, and so
Right.
Let's talk. Let's talk. We got a guy on the line that he works for Ducks Unlimited, so he knows all the insides on the Ducks. You know, I mean, did you? Was that a laugh he just did?
Yeah, I thought I heard it.
I think I heard a laugh out of Jimbo. Jimbo Robinson, of course, is the West Tennessee regional guy for DU. Good morning, Jimbo.
Hey, how are y'all?
Hey, we're doing good, buddy. And Dave Gabbert is on the other line, and we're trying to hook up with another person. But from your perspective, Jimbo, what's your season been like?
It's been pretty good, I would say, comparative to last year.
Okay.
If you're comparing last year, I would say it's been a lot better. I think it's been a lot different.
In what way?
Kind of. I think we've had big pushes. We had really early big pushes.
Yeah, we did.
We've had a couple mid pushes. And then what we've seen is we've had some pushes back north.
Yes, yeah, that's what Bill Cooksey just said that on the previous segment, that he's getting some back north.
That's last week, a week ago, I guess today,
yeah.
Week ago Saturday, we had one of the best hunts we've had all season on puddle ducks.
On puddle ducks, okay.
Gadwalls,
yeah.
Pintails. And for a late December hunt, most of the time we're getting those in mid-January.
Yeah, that's right. And so where do you primarily hunt without giving away your location?
Humnoak, Arkansas.
Okay,
right
East Arkansas. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In a prime area. And Dave Gabbert, of course, on the other line, he has connections in southeast Missouri. And, Dave, you were telling me that they're getting some pushback, too, at Ducks, right?
Right, they're getting some pushback. In fact, a week ago today, last week, my son-in-law, he was dropped for one of the pools at Pagoda.
Yeah.
Up there. And him and my son and my grandson, they went up there and hunted Friday and Saturday. Of course, last Saturday afternoon, we got some more of that good heavy rain that came through.
Oh yeah, we've had
so
rain.
They didn't hunt Sunday, but they've had a few ducks flying and still seeing a lot of teal.
A lot of teal. How about you, Jimbo? Have you seen much teal?
That's what the primary thing we had last weekend was.
There you go. Yeah.
Flocks of teal in the thousands, which it's amazing to see right now.
Well, I know that the unpredictable weather conditions. We had no rain in September. We had the wettest October we've had. We had the fourth wettest year for rain in Memphis history, like 18, 19 inches over normal. And so people who have hunted flooded fields are finding out there's a lot of flooded fields out there. So
absolutely. And, as of today, everything's going to change.
That's right.
Because the Mississippi's supposed to get to, 32, 33
that's
here
exactly
tomorrow, next day?
Yes, yeah. And a lot of people don't explain that to somebody that doesn't understand that, Jimbo. What does that mean?
Well, when the Mississippi rises like this, it offers so much habitat that it just draws ducks.
Yeah.
It's like, driving down an interstate and there's a Pilot gas station. I mean, there's so many pumps there. There's so much food availability. There's so many things in a Pilot.
Yeah.
It's going to draw a whole lot more people than, a little small quick stop would. And so when these ducks are flying down the Mississippi as a main beacon for traveling south, when they look left and right, there's food everywhere.
There's food everywhere.
There's habitat. There's wintering grounds, and there's acorns that haven't been touched all year because I don't know if the Mississippi's gotten up to 32 or 33 yet this year, but when it gets that high, so much flooded timber in this alluvial valley becomes available.
And I think that's to be talking about this in the early January here on January the 4th, Saturday, January the 4th, to talk about the river being that high. I think it all relates back to water. And
absolutely,
we can look at that. And I know, Jimbo, this is you finally get a break now. I mean, there's no party going on now, right? I mean,
there's not.
What's
we don't start till February 9th.
So how was 2019 for you guys in West Tennessee?
It was incredible. our volunteers continue to recruit new volunteers, and our event system continues to grow in West Tennessee. And what's amazing is even when duck seasons are, not what people want, as in last year, people still support.
Yes, they do.
DU and all conservation organizations, because they know at the end of the day, weather's the driving factor, and we still have to have the habitat.
And that's what DU's in the business of. And I know that you said the first one's already February the 9th. Is that what you said?
February the 9th, yes, Somerville.
In Somerville. Okay, folks, you hear
yes,
that?
Sir.
It's right here on Outdoors with Larry Ray. The first one's February the 9th in Somerville. So how many did we have last year in West Tennessee? How many banquets? You remember?
We had 47 banquets.
47? Is that not amazing? Nash Buckingham would not understand that. In 1937, they're having a party and they're raising money, and you guys are doing it. Hey, we appreciate it. Thanks, Jimbo. I'm glad we were able to hook up with you, buddy. Stay in touch with us. Okay, Dave. Hope you feel.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, hope you feel better, Dave. Get back on it, and we'll talk to you a little bit later. Okay.
Okay.
All right, Dave. Thank you. Let's take a break on Outdoors with Larry Ray and wrap this baby up on today's show.